Have you ever heard about a really quirky local rule in your town? Maybe something about not being allowed to keep certain animals, or perhaps a strange noise restriction. It makes you wonder, are those old, sometimes odd, rules still actually in effect? Well, the straightforward answer is a resounding yes. Old nuisance ordinances absolutely can still be enforced, even if they seem outdated or rarely applied. These local laws, designed to address public disturbances or community issues, do not automatically disappear with age. The primary reason these ordinances remain enforceable boils down to the legislative process. And like a forgotten historical document, an ordinance stays valid until it is formally repealed or struck down by a higher court. Local governing bodies, such as city councils or county commissioners, are responsible for creating and maintaining these rules. If they have not taken official action to remove an old nuisance ordinance from the books, it retains its legal authority. This means that a rule from decades ago, perhaps addressing something like maintaining a pigsty within city limits or prohibiting specific types of outdoor fires, can still be used to issue a citation today. The lack of recent enforcement does not nullify the law. It merely indicates that officials may have overlooked it or chosen not to prioritize it. So, what should you do if you encounter an old nuisance ordinance? First, if you receive a warning or citation, always take it seriously. You can politely inquire with the issuing authority, like your local code enforcement office, for more details about the specific ordinance and its current application. Second, for proactive awareness, you can usually find your local ordinances online through your municipality's website or by visiting the city or county clerk's office. This allows you to check for any unusual rules that might affect you or your property. Understanding these local regulations can help you avoid potential issues and maintain good standing in your community. Sometimes, you might hear about certain properties being grandfathered in regarding an old ordinance. This often means that a pre-existing condition or activity was allowed to continue even after a new or stricter ordinance was enacted, under the condition that it would not expand or change significantly. For instance, if a chicken coop existed before a new ordinance prohibited them, it might be allowed to stay, but you could not build a new one. This concept highlights how local governments sometimes balance updating laws with protecting established property rights. It is a way to transition without causing immediate hardship. By understanding that old nuisance ordinances carry legal weight until formally removed, you gain valuable insight into how local governance truly functions. This knowledge empowers you to be an informed resident, whether you are simply curious about your town's quirky history or need to understand the rules that govern your property. Staying aware of these often overlooked regulations helps you navigate your community responsibly and contribute to a harmonious living environment.